Okay, let's dive right into this. Welcome to this explainer, where we're going to embark on a completely fascinating dive into the absolute peak of ultra-luxury real estate. You know, we're looking at environments that honestly defy standard logic and cross way over into the realm of the extraordinary. We aren't just talking about nice houses today. We're analyzing the most insane primary suites in the entire world, decoding exactly how extreme wealth manifests in the most private rooms of a home. So, what actually makes a primary suite truly insane? I want you to just take a second and imagine the most extravagant bedroom you can possibly think of. Maybe you're picturing a massive king-size bed with Egyptian cotton sheets, a roaring fireplace, or perhaps this huge walk-in closet with a mini fridge for midnight snacks. Well, hold on to that image, because we're about to completely shatter those expectations. What we're analyzing today goes so far beyond premium mattresses and nice lighting that it actually forces us to redefine what a residential space even is. Now, to really appreciate the sheer madness of our source material, we first have to establish a baseline. Traditionally, a primary suite is simply the main bedroom in a residence, right? It's fundamentally designed as a standard, private space for rest and relaxation. You sleep there, you get dressed there, you start and end your day there. But the properties we're examining take this basic human need for a resting space and inject it with a level of capital and design that makes the concept of just sleeping seem almost entirely beside the point. To really grasp the top 5 most insane suites in the world, we aren't just going to list off random addresses. That's a bit boring. Instead, our source material distills the absolute insanity of these suites down to 2 highly specific, mind-blowing data points. We aren't looking at whole houses or even whole bedrooms. We're going to zoom in on 2 distinct features that exist inside these primary suites, which perfectly capture 2 completely contrasting philosophies of extreme global wealth. $4 million. Just let that sink in for a second. For most people, that is literal lottery-winning money. That's multiple lifetimes of income. It's a budget for an entire luxury estate in many parts of the world. But in the context of the primary suites we're analyzing today, this massive sum is not the cost of the house. It's not even the cost of the suite itself. It is the cost attached to a single, localized amenity placed inside the bedroom. The sheer absurdity and whiplash of attaching a $4 million price tag to one bedroom accessory is exactly the kind of insanity we're unpacking. And immediately following that up, we have this massive spatial measurement. 900 square feet. To put this into perspective, 900 square feet is significantly larger than many standard 1 or even 2-bedroom apartments in major cities across the globe. People raise entire families in 900 square feet. But again, in the world of the most insane primary suites, this is not the footprint of the bedroom itself. Unbelievably, this is simply the measurement of an exterior attachment to the bedroom. Which brings us perfectly to the first distinct philosophy of extreme luxury we uncovered in the source material, which we can call object wealth. And ground zero for this approach, Dubai. Dubai's approach to the primary suite is highly concentrated. It's a deeply mechanical approach. Instead of just giving you a room to sleep in, the philosophy here is to inject the room with hyper-specific, immensely valuable items that serve an incredibly niche purpose. The logic at play here is honestly almost hilariously ironic. Step 1, you build a gorgeous luxury suite. Step 2, you dedicate all of your financial focus and engineering into one specific corner of the room. Step 3, you install a $4 million watch winder. Yes, you heard that correctly. A piece of technology whose sole exclusive purpose in the universe is to gently rotate expensive wristwatches so they don't lose time when you aren't wearing them. You are literally spending millions of dollars on a gadget to care for other gadgets right next to where you sleep. So the crucial point is this. Dubai's mechanical luxury represents a fascinating concentration of value. It's an extreme focus on singular objects. It creates this hyper-dense financial value within the room itself. A $4 million watch winder isn't just an accessory. It is a massive statement that the primary suite is essentially a vault. It's a high-tech gallery designed to showcase, protect, and maintain wearable assets. The wealth is tangible, it's mechanical, and it is entirely object-based. Now let's pivot across the globe to see how this builds into an entirely different mindset. We're leaving the concentrated, gadget-heavy suites of Dubai and heading straight to Beverly Hills. Here, we encounter a completely opposite philosophy of what makes a suite truly insane. This is the realm of spatial wealth. Contrast Dubai's mechanical focus with Beverly Hills' expansive architectural luxury. The priority here is expansive physical space. It's all about blurring the lines between indoor and outdoor living. Instead of putting a multi-million-dollar safe in the corner of the room, Beverly Hills luxury extends the room itself outward into the environment, culminating in that massive 900-square-foot primary suite balcony. They aren't focused on what you can hold in your hand, but rather how far you can walk without ever technically leaving your bedroom. I mean, it really forces you to ask, if your private bedroom balcony, just the patio attached to where you sleep, is 900 square feet, what are you even using the rest of the house for? You could practically host a wedding reception outside your bedroom window. The wild disparity between normal human living spaces and these colossal exterior bedroom attachments is just staggering. It completely redefines the scale of residential architecture.
And this brilliantly illustrates the core dichotomy of our explainer today. It's like a heavyweight boxing match of extreme real estate. On the one side, you have Dubai, representing mechanical, object-based luxury, with a $4 million watchwinder. It's dense, heavy, technological value. And on the other side, you have Beverly Hills, representing expansive, spatial luxury with a 900 square foot balcony. It's open, airy, architectural scale. Two completely different ways to look at a bedroom, yet both are equally absurd and equally fascinating.
Which brings us directly back to the core thesis from our source material. The text explicitly defines the peak of insanity by, and I quote, comparing the $4 million watchwinders in Dubai to the 900 square foot balconies in Beverly Hills. This isn't just about big beds or nice views anymore. It's about how these two radically different features, the ultimate object and the ultimate space, define the highest, most extravagant tier of the modern primary suite. Which leaves us with this final provocative thought to wrap up today's explainer. Based on the two extremes we've just analyzed, is true luxury found in the incredibly dense, valuable things you own and keep close to you? Or is it found in the sheer, unadulterated vastness of the space you occupy? Whether you prefer a vault of mechanical wonders in Dubai or your own private outdoor plaza in Beverly Hills, one thing is for sure, the world's most insane primary suites prove that when budget is no longer an object, human imagination takes residential living to places we could have never previously imagined.